All right. So, guess who forgot where her headphones were? It's me. It's me. I'm smart. I swear I am smart. To the moderators that, like, requested me... Did I find them at least? You can't hear my desktop audio through my mic, can ya? So, to the moderators on my in my chat that requested that I add a command, I could not wrap my head around how to add a shout-out command in my tired state after yesterday's stream. Cut me some slack. It was a 7-hour stream with 2 very small breaks. I will learn to set it up maybe after today. Or I'll take a day off and overhaul the chatbot anyway. I don't understand how that shit works. I don't pretend to understand. Either way, though, we should be on. We should be just good and ready to start more Disco Elysium. Yesterday we got through Monday, which, I mean, that was the first 2 sessions. I don't know how to sum it up otherwise. So I've turned off Twitch integration. Not because I don't like it, but because I don't find many uses for it, and it actively obscures my model when it's on the Twitch chat. Although I want... No. Okay. I was trying to see what that actually was, and I had to be reminded. So, after the weird-ass nightmare we had, let's see what we got going.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
How is the audio? Is everything sounding good?
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
It should be fine. I haven't changed anything, but I never do ask. No, I do not want to stop the expression from happening. In fact, I actively like that I have it. So, we have small snag. Actually, let's check the balcony first. It's a new day. There might be new shit. I don't know how this game handles new content, especially content throughout the days. I do know tomorrow in game that that we're supposed to find very early in the morning the bridge getting fixed, and we're allowed to do the honors to flip the switch. Also, we have a skill point. So Shivers is useful. Shivers is almost always useful. But ultimately, I'm looking at it, and I'm thinking, we should have more endurance. We keep getting into physical confrontation, and I don't like how often I feel like I am on the verge of death. This is a utility level, instead of a role-playing level. So what do we have now? Precarious world, I assume. Seems like the point of this game is victory. The absence of defeat on all fronts. Victory in business ventures and creative undertakings. Victory in love and over other people. Political victory. Ideological victory. Hell, even sexual victory. Definitely a lot of object-based victories, too. Having things and not losing them. One problem, though. Not a lot of victors in sight. Everyone's mostly losing. Why is that? And how do you not lose? Okay. And we have, for Tuesday, the motivation of find some speed and sniff it. We need 20 real per day. We need to pick up dice from the dice maker. I don't remember how much real that is. I don't want to find out about the race enigma. Frankly, I feel like if this piece of shit I'm controlling goes down that rabbit hole, he will start to believe it. Out of my control because of a bad roll or something. Ooh, a lot livelier today. Oh, good morning to you too, Kim. I do want to talk to Lena. The old woman turns back to the cafeteria manager.
She's agitated.
Oh.
Judging from the way she keeps pulling at the frayed edge of her blanket.
Oh?
And there's no public phones nearby?
The closest phone booth is down the coast. Sorry for the inconvenience, ma'am.
The cafeteria manager appears genuinely apologetic.
It's fine, I understand. Thank you anyway.
Turns back to you with a weary
I'm
smile.
glad to see you again, dear.
The lady is distressed. Perhaps something more upbeat might cheer her up.
Howdy, Lena. What's kicking?
Please don't trouble yourself about me, sweetie.
I will
I
trouble
was just
about
hoping to
you
make a
so
call,
hard.
but the Whirling's phone line isn't working.
A faint smile
Oh.
tells you she appreciates the effort. But at the moment, her mind is on more serious matters.
The union office probably has a phone, but I
But
can't really get there.
that's the
Or to the
union,
phone
so
booth
that's a
down the
problem.
coast. And Gary's phone is dead too.
What's wrong with the phone line?
The manager was vague about it.
She frowns.
Why would he be vague about phone problems? This is something to look into later.
Yeah.
Ask God, maybe.
Why do you need to use the phone
To
anyway?
let the young woman who's house sitting for us know that we may be delayed. Morel, my husband, and Gary were supposed to get back by Monday night, but they're
Oh,
still missing,
that's
and I haven't
terrible.
heard from them. I was also hoping she'd heard from Morel.
Okay, I'll bite. Has your husband gone missing before?
That's just it. This isn't like him at
Huh.
all. He always plans his expeditions so carefully.
Expeditions, you
Cold
say?
breeze hisses through dense thickets.
I
of
mean, we
reeds.
know he's a cryptozoologist,
Something
but
sweet in
that's a
it.
real job?
Silence. A damp chill goes down your spine. When you look around,
Just dropping
you're
in,
still
saying
in
hi and
the
have
ragged
fun?
rags.
Thank you, Tsunami. I appreciate it. Stay safe, yeah?
But you have more important things to worry about.
She glances out the window towards the bay. Tell me more about Morel, looks, character, your relationship.
Oh dear. I'm not sure where to begin.
How long have you been married?
We'll be celebrating our 16th anniversary this autumn.
Oh,
Not the most numerically satisfying anniversary, but I like the less obvious milestones even more somehow.
her smile is soft. What does your husband look like?
Well, his
'Cause this isn't our
expression is
active
slightly grumpy,
or
but
even secondary
his eyes
investigation.
Are always bright and curious, like a small boy's,
But
and his palms are quite coarse.
bare
from
minimum,
all
I need to
fieldwork.
know if I
He's
see
quite
him,
gentle.
whether it be a body or I just bump into him, I can be like, hey, what the fuck?
It's always a challenge to describe the person you know best in the world.
Let's try again. If I were trying to meet him on the street, what would I look for?
Oh, well, he's a bit shorter than you, but with a larger frame.
Okay.
He has longish white hair, usually a bit uncombed. You might say
Okay.
wild even.
The
That works
lieutenant
with
pulls
me.
out his
That works with me.
notebook and
Or that
begins
works with me.
jotting down
Thank you,
the
Kim.
woman's description.
Thank you for also understanding that I care about the
One other
situation.
thing, he'll likely have all kinds of field gear on him,
Uh-huh.
even if he's not out in the reeds, just in case.
I think I have all the information I need. Let's move on.
I hope I've been useful.
That's all for now, ma'am. Now what the hell is up with this
Can I
phone?
help you?
No. Cam, what do you got for me?
Morning.
He gives you a quick nod.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up.
Oh?
They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Oh? Ooh. What do you mean, rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They
Huh.
prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast,
Right,
there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them.
Oh. These men Gart told us about yesterday?
I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep.
No, don't worry
It's
about
them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said. One loose thread less to worry about, and one big
Yes.
problem to replace it.
So... There's so many of them. Maybe we should call for reinforcements?
That would just escalate tensions.
Fair enough.
No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union.
Shit, you're right, you're right.
In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant
Yeah.
a world war. So let's keep a cool head, okay?
Although the murder of one detective is enough to escalate the situation on an individual level for obvious reasons. Why do we need to talk to him?
Everything points to the dock workers' union.
Yes.
The belt used for hanging him.
True.
Tracks in the mud.
True.
The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information.
Right.
Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
Let's roll.
One more thing before we do. We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them. Continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise.
Yep.
Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
They're in no hurry to leave.
Right.
They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
Right. Okay. So we have another skill point to play with, too. What's in here? Tomatoes are so thinly sliced you can see through them.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives...
Well. Alright, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't fiercely curious about the door still. That sleepy boy is still sleepy.
Let me handle this.
Woman says to the crowd in the mess hall before turning to
You
you.
seem a little different today. Less hospitable.
You are far from home, Lieutenant. This isn't a district known for its love of self-proclaimed militiamen.
I mean, no trouble. I'm here to do my job, that's all.
Not a muscle moves in her face, but her eyes trace yours, stern.
I am
and
literally
sensitive.
just here to do my job.
You are looking for Titus Hardy, who you think has information on a murder the RCM is investigating. You
Uh-huh.
want to interview him.
She points to the man standing in the middle of the room.
That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official.
Right.
The district of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter if you
It's
recognize
dicey,
our
then.
authority. We will make an arrest.
This is
if we
true,
have to.
but they are possibly
She says
armed.
nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
What if I want to talk to you and not Titus?
What you want is of no significance, officer. Don't
You're
test
gonna make
your
this
authority.
hard.
In Martinez, you are no one.
What's your role in all this?
Obviously, I'm a lawyer. A legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Uh-huh.
I would urge you to consider what you say to my clients.
What are you going to do to me? Lieutenant is not satisfied with the approach.
What are we going to do to you?
It's a cold laugh, devoid of
The
joy.
union isn't going to do anything to you. It is not a crime syndicate.
If you say
It's a labor
so.
organization.
Goddamn right it is.
If anything, it is the RCM who do things to people.
Uh-huh.
But we digress.
Alright, so you sense hostility in my tone despite the fact that I'm not the one that did a hanging. Cool. Let's go to Titus then. But we don't immediately have to approach. I'm not huge on... So it's a messy situation no matter how I want to roll with this. Okay. Let's check on our crime scene. Maybe the body's come down on itself if you catch my drift.
The man before you is
Nope.
naked, but for a
Nothing even new to say. Kuno, what do you got for me?
Fuck does Kuno care?
Kuno, you got any speed? Oh, wait, no. I talked to Manana about the armor.
So?
Ooh. Raises his eyebrows, projecting aggressive indifference. He told me you promised to sick the pigs on him.
Yeah, so? Kuno did sick the pigs on him. Kuno's a man of his word.
Sure.
Kuno sent your fat ass running around like jello.
You got a point there.
Pig, Kuno sent you to rough some people up. Kuno played you. That happened. Now you and Kuno should move on.
good idea.
Yes, let's move on.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. Don't be saying what Kuno said back to Kuno. Get the fuck out of here, Patterson Kuno. After this shit, You
Ugh.
better have something real interesting to say if you want to stay in Kuno's face.
Uh-huh.
Real interesting.
Got any speed?
Fucking right, pig. Kuno's filling bathtubs with that shit.
Hmm.
Kuno's a kingpin.
You're yanking my chain. Ain't you a kid?
Don't be yanking your shit in front of the Kuno. Kuno's always serious,
Mhm.
always rolling. Big kilo, but you ain't getting any. Get the fuck off.
You need to befriend him first.
Okay, let's talk about your shack
The
again.
fuck do you want with it?
Howdy, Vix. What's good? Can I get into the harbor from the
Of
roof?
course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
Tried that. Didn't go so well.
Kuno knows.
How's the game
Kuno
going?
sees,
It's
so
going.
you shit
It's
yourself.
certainly going.
It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
That my cut up there? Pretty sure it's mine.
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig.
Language
Kuno
on that
will
kid.
keep
Oh,
your
it's...
secret. Kuno's
Oh
not
boy.
touching.
You didn't hear some of it.
He's saying
You didn't
he
hear the
climbed.
first episode.
He probably saw you do it.
For enough of
Good
this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom. Kuno doesn't fucking care.
So I'm actually... This is a good idea to do anyways. I should put a skill point into empathy. On the fly.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Let's maybe see about doing an empathy roll.
It's not
Hey!
It's Kuno S.
Kuno. Psst.
Fuck you whispering about?
Whispers back.
He's whispering too. He's going with it. But watch what happens.
Fuck you, whispering
Well,
about.
that explains what I was saying earlier.
If Kuno wants to whisper, he's gonna fucking whisper, okay? Let's whisper, pig.
This is it.
Ooh.
You've got him. But be careful. You can still fuck this up. Don't make Kuno look bad in this.
Clouded cheese out of our hair. She's fucked up.
She's not fucked up.
Oh,
Everyone's fucked up. Stop judging shit.
fair
Wrong
enough.
move. But he's whispering still. You haven't lost him. Just don't mess up again. Or you will. There are no guarantees here.
What's up with her? She's terrifying. Crazy scary.
Crazy? You don't know the half of it. She's not crazy. She's insane. Dangerous. She smoked a man.
Did she
She's
now?
done people in. Probably even pigs.
Stop talking to him.
Oh?
Kuno, I'm fucking warning
Oh,
you.
shit.
You're gonna get us into shit.
She understands what you're trying to do.
Yo, see?
Mm-hmm.
Did Kuno not tell ya? Kuno told ya. Kuno talks to whoever he wants. Talk, pig. Kuno's got it under control.
I'll just back
You
down
did it.
again.
They're separated.
There we go.
He's even turned his back to her, so she can't read his lips.
You said she's insane.
Yeah, she's psycho. None of that kiddie psycho. Cat burning shit.
Oh?
She does the real deal.
What's the real deal?
Snuff radio shit. Believe me,
Ooh,
pig.
yeah,
you
people
don't
were
wanna
talking
know.
about that shit. If that's the truth, then that would make sense. What's that language she uses? To boy, I'm gonna butcher those if I try to say
No,
those.
she says it's the song of her people or some shit.
What people?
Crazy people. The fucking Nakis. I don't know.
Some things are too awful to dwell on.
Huh.
The Nakis and Runkaris might be some kind of defense mechanism.
She got anything to do with the dead man?
Yeah, she would have liked to fuck him up, but she didn't.
Okay.
Kuno wasn't around, and C was with Kuno.
Where were you?
Look, Kuno's gonna put you at ease. We didn't do it.
He speaks the truth, my liege.
Oh? What do you mean she smoked someone?
Kuno means she killed someone. That's right, C's a killer. Like, actually a killer.
Stares at you intently.
His little green eyes are fixed on yours.
You serious about this killing business?
Killing is serious shit. Kuno's always serious about the 488.
Huh.
She's probably killed a pig too. I mean, I'm pretty sure she has.
Okay, how many cops has she killed then?
Forget Kuno said that. Kuno was just shitting. Kuno was just running his mouth. Kuno's stupid like that.
Feels his eyes in the back of his head and stops.
The creature peers at you both from over the fence. There is something searching in her eyes.
She your sister?
Fuck no, she's not my sister. She's just a stray who got in.
What
like
the
a mad
fuck
dog
is
or
up
some
with these
shit.
kids? Stray?
Yeah, she was just there.
Points to the apartment building behind the fence.
What was that, Kuno?
Little one twists her neck, looking at the
She
building.
was in the hallway, dripping wet.
He
By the
flinches, then
fucking
lowers his
shoe
voice
rack
even more.
in the dark.
Why was she dripping wet?
Kuno's got no fucking idea. Her hair was all wet. I think she pissed
What
on the
the
floor too.
fuck?
She was there for 3 days, in the corner. Every time Kuno went out.
You said she got in. How?
I don't know. Someone left the door open. Kuno comes home and she's sleeping under the desk, under the pile of clothes, like a dog.
What about your parents?
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit. Doesn't even see her there. Or thinks it's fucking Kuno. Shit's all on Kuno.
Kuno S, two of a kind.
Why's she called Kuno S then?
Because she fucking looks like Kuno.
You don't know her name?
No one knows her name. Kuno told you, this shit was Psycho Killer.
How are you dealing with all this?
How's Kuno dealing? Kuno's dealing just fine. He doesn't need you fucking with any of it. C doesn't either.
Huh.
Kuno's got this shit under control.
She needs professional help. You need backup. You need backup.
Listen. C is Kuno's go-to. Kuno's protecting her. You fuck with C, you fuck with Kuno. You threaten her. You threaten to take her away.
This is what it all comes down to. He needs you to take him seriously now.
I'm going to kill you. I'll run when you put the cuffs on her, sneak up on you later, and fuck you up. You understand?
Boy looks at you, black pupils trying to focus. Understood, Kuno.
Alright.
I actually
Now,
believe him
think
here.
Business.
Business.
Yeah? What do you want? Kuno can hook you up with.
He starts no longer whispering.
Don't hook him up with shit, Kuno.
See, relax. He respects the Kuno. Kuno made him respect the Kuno. You respect the Kuno, you get all kinds of shit. Remember when you tried to get Kuno to hook you up? We can get on that now. If you run a little errand for the Kuno, me and you, Kuno's gonna hook you up with illegal narcotics. That's right. Kuno's a candy store
What
for pigs now.
the-
Get ready to be rewarded.
Okay. What's this about running an errand and running illegal narcotics?
Kuno gets it from his dad. Kuno and
Do
his
you
dad
now?
are major suppliers. That's where Kuno gets his lightning on. The problem is, Kuno and his dad had a little falling out. Now junkies
Sure.
clawing at Kuno's door. Streets going mad. Kuno's got to throw his dirty popo man at it.
Okay. Okay.
Dirty popo man
Is there any disco
In
here?
there is Kuno's
It's in my
violent
disco-ass
dad
blazer.
on steroids. Kuno's dad does steroids and speed. If you can take him, you can have half the speed.
Who is your dad?
Kuno's dad is a fucking monster. He's the most violent man in Revachol. He doesn't give a shit about a single thing. He drinks too.
Are you sure you can take on the most violent man in Revachol? In your condition?
How much material are we talking about?
Like half
He says confidently. Half of what?
a baggie, but like in this vial.
That's half a gram, sir.
Half a gram?
Yeah, half a G. Want it or not?
That's not very much material at all.
Fuck you talking about half a G? This shit is giant grade A shit. So clean you can barely see it.
You can barely see it because there's barely any.
Made up my mind, Kuno, and this is what's gonna happen.
Okay, Kuno's listening.
I'm going in there, but not for the speed. Going after the most violent man in Revachol.
Sure, whatever. If you survive, make sure to bring that shit back to Kuno. Kuno's almost out. You wouldn't like the Kuno when he's out. Kuno's violent dad's got Kuno's key. So you need to fuck your way in there. Go to the pier side, bang on the door till the cleaning gimp lets you in. That's how Kuno does it. Then you go to room 12 and kick down the door.
I was gonna say, yeah, Tank would know about how sailors swear.
And then it's action time. You're locked in the room with violent fuckhead. That's it. Next time Kuno sees you, you better have his shit.
What the hell are you signing us up for here?
Come on, kid. Come on, Kim. Obviously, I'm not gonna take it. We just need to get the drugs away from a minor.
Okay, then.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
Wow. That's definitely a, I want to say a lead. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah. Oh, God. A lot of these conversations have me, like, weirdly tense, especially with Kuno. Like, there is some shit that Kuno will say that's just like, okay, I do not want this kid screaming this. Because that kid will fucking scream at you. Okay.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Not right now. Quick save.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Backed up by physical instrument. It's savoir-faire. Not right now. Okay, so first off, clothes. Maybe something with reaction speed instead of perception. Composure instead of a sprint decor. Physical instrument from the shirt. Oh, wait, no. No, the shirt's fine. Actually. Oh, wait. Because this is just +1 physical instrument. We look like garbage, but we're statted the fuck out. Okay.
Hear that?
Oh.
Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium in me.
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium in your bloodstream.
So I need to maggot sideways.
Maggot sideways? What are you talking about? You need to maggot up. You've probably had 2 heart attacks.
This is true.
A minor stroke already.
I think that's
and the
actually
only
true.
Prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes. If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to ascend the carbon barrier.
Yeah.
Go to the
Alright, let's go.
And buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
Okay. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take a little sippy sip. Oh, I thought that we could just take a sippy sip. Oh, we can. Okay, so we raise our physique at the expense of morale. But
a tarpaulin cloak.
I want my cloak.
Caught on the railing. No one has claimed it.
Yeah. Damage to morale could mean failure, or it may just be... No, we keep fucking up. Okay. Shit.
No. That's
right. Can't do it right now.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Yeah, not right now. I'm gonna try that as many times as it takes. Also, let's put our regular ass equipment back on. But the Ledger of Failure and Hatred is useful per se, but like, it can't hurt to just be carrying it around. Okay. Okay. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little on edge about never getting my coat. At the same time... Okay. Split a kilo with Kuno. Okay. Tommy Lahome. Warded door. Barbell. I'm actually curious about the barbell. I should actually probably shoot up with something for the morale. Wait, no. I have one morale. Or, I have one morale to waste. I kinda want to know what a morale death actually is as far as this game is concerned. You know what? Actually, instead of the pry bar, let's carry around the... Yeah. Yeah. Who are you? You're new. A good one?
Yes? Hello?
She nods, attention fully focused on reading. Who are you?
No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much.
Have a good day.
This was a tremendously useful interlude.
She could have been a dock worker. Okay. So we should talk to her first.
You're alive and well. Don't keep me waiting now. What's in there? In that dark sarcophagus?
The dark sarcophagus.
Yes. How was it?
It was a charnel house of failed businesses leeching life energy from this bookstore.
I knew it. Oh, such horrors that have been thrust upon us.
She shakes her head.
But what else did you find? Did anything survive? No, of course not. Have you located the entity?
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Nea, and she is a novelty dice maker.
Novelty dice maker?
Yes.
Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery?
In a way.
Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
She is not a sorceress or some malicious entity. She is a businesswoman. Like you.
I don't understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
Looks perplexed.
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm. Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her. To hell with it. Perchance you ought to just lie, sire. You've come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
You know what? Fuck it. Let's lie. The source is in the taxidermist shop. He became involved in arts darker than taxidermy and brought the void spirits down upon this place.
Oh, how horrid! I knew something wasn't right about that place. Tell me, did you find a way to break the curse?
Yes, I called upon the spirit of Guillaume de Million to banish the curse in a flash of disco brilliance.
Guillaume le Million? The singer who made that awful face?
Yes.
Well, I do see the resemblance.
Yes! She looks at you with sudden admiration.
All that matters is that the energies are retreating.
Yes,
I can already feel the curse lifting.
And now don't you feel dumb?
Until we're fully free of it,
don't you feel a little dumb for not believing me when I said I needed,
you brought a better
and I mean needed,
to this humble bookstore,
to get into the books, to get into the curtain area?
She so badly
Easy.
wants this to be over. She would have believed anything. It will only last a day or two. A week
Fair
tops.
enough.
Then her mood will sour and she will feel the curse again.
All right then. All's well that ends well. Should we return to our ordinary lives?
Farewell for now, book peddler. Okay. Wait, we got something new? Doesn't look like we got anything new. Huh. Okay. See, sometimes it is just useful to investigate certain things, even if it takes us away from our investigation overall. Or our important investigation, I should say. Whoop. Nope. Hold on, Kim. Yes, take all. Take all. This game lets me do that thing that I do in every goddamn RPG, where I'll take every little bit of trash if I can, especially if it's worth something. Ooh, 2 real. What do we got? What do we got? You know what? We can see if we can investigate this wall again.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Why am I looking at it?
Yeah. Why? It's a wall. An ordinary wall.
Why must we stop to look at this wall every time we pass by?
That's... yep. I mean, it can't possibly hurt, yeah? Ooh? Just need to keep swimming. Belly of this boat shines as if it was recently painted. Okay, yeah, she's still here. Shadows on the water, green plants under the calm surface.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles again, but this time
We've got
we
business
hear
here.
An elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door! I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
Hallways. The hallways echo with her cackle. Please, let me inside. It's cold out here.
No. I already
Shit.
told you. I won't be responsible for any
Could it
more
actually be
strangers
about
getting
Kuno-S
into the building.
that she could be acting
Go
like
check
this?
the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Trails off, leaving the sentence
Backyard
unfinished.
door. There must be another entrance to the east.
Okay. So, cleaning lady won't let us in, and I think she's pretty well dead set on not letting us in. But... and hear me out. Maybe things have changed. Damn it. Maybe things have changed here. Must be another way into the building. Balcony view of the yard, and a hanging. Okay. Kuno-S?
Trying to sneak up on me
God
again.
damn it.
Trying to snuff me out. Get away, pig.
God damn it. Okay. Maybe we're going about this the wrong way. Maybe. Because there's got to be a better way to go about this. Oh. This shit ain't nothing to me. Okay. Wait, no, there's someone up on the roof now. Why are you up on the... You're the go-go dancer. Why are you up on the roof now? How are you up on the roof now? What's the way to get up there? Yeah, it might be a bunch of plastic, but it's better than nothing. Okay. Let's do a little bit of exploration. More due south of here. It's kind of weird that we haven't seen the old men playing shot put again. I hope they're okay. They were more than willing to actually assist us. Ooh. Piece of candy. Oh, they're still there. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
Seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Do tell. Does it have anything to do with the bullet holes I've been seeing around?
Yes.
Oh.
It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Oh, it's a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse.
Oh.
You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communards again?
Commies, communists,
oh,
socialists,
okay.
anarchists. Call them what you like.
Not the same groups, but
special.
You're old, and I can tell. You used the artillery fire against them.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We
Okay.
fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
He adds, squeezing a bull in his fist.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs. We didn't so.
What?
And we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
They should have chosen a place away from people and buildings.
This place is the damn beachhead, son. They had to soften the commies up first.
The beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol. Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08.
Okay.
The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Nod thoughtfully and turned to the northeast.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood Ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Hold on. The coalition?
Mm-hmm. Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but...
Okay.
The enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
Ah, that explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There's a strange gleam in his eye.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument.
A dark shadow runs across his
And now the Union
face.
Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course, they still all influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the...
Stops mid-sentence and turns to you.
What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
Hold on. Nothing, I don't think, I just do. That's... Part of me actually feels like that's how we've been doing it right now. Foreign powers cleared up our mess and now they rule us. But that leads the way to fascism points. Absolutely. Or at least the way I assume that this game's stats and like trackers work anyways. Colossian seems quite capable, actually.
They're not.
Oh.
I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains,
he takes a deep breath.
I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned to Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisell had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just.
I know that this is just a lore talk, but like,
was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste
I'm
ads
just
everywhere.
fascinated.
Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was the plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
Okay, so what exactly is a suzerain?
The suzerain is the king.
Okay.
Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
It's no
God, the writing to this.
You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
I saw a statue of Philippe III near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Absolutely. At the mercy of a cocaine-snorting tyrant who emptied the treasury so he could sleep on a bed of gold.
Cocaine? Cocainum? Sounds like our kind of king. And
this is true.
Just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
A superpower.
This is how we're playing.
Feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
What was that about cocaine?
Oh, old Philip was a big fan of the purple nose candy the nobility loved so much. A cocaine connoisseur of sorts.
Do tell.
His egocentricity is borderline legendary.
You can't even take the responsibility for yourself. How could you fathom the responsibility weighing on the shoulders of a ruler?
He asks, obviously annoyed.
That's why the Philippian kings use cocaine. For clarity of vision. To aid in their work. Regnum cocainum. Revachol's finest years.
Okay. He seems to grow taller, brimming with pride about the
I'm
past.
satisfied with this explanation.
Of course. Clarity of vision. Awareness.
Philip III was even brought into this world with the help of cocaine.
Do tell? Tell me about this coke fiend.
And it is well known that with the help of cocaine, only the purest, of course, he was able to connect with higher realms.
This is the best.
Higher realms. Of course, it all makes sense.
What was that about higher realms? That sounds interesting.
It's really not. Please, do spare us the cocaine fairy tales.
He will not spare us. Oh.
We're not here to investigate the
Oh,
drug
Kim, you don't know how to have fun.
But imagine, purest cocaine. Now that would make you feel like a king. Not that you can afford it.
But what about
What
speed?
about speed? Speed is cheap and good.
How should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail
okay,
and weak-minded among his
fair
subjects.
enough, one supposes.
This is something the insurgents never understood.
Not sure how I feel about that.
You haven't lived as long as I have, son.
Also
With
true.
age, a man learns
Late
certain
40s.
things about real power, or else ends up a spineless socialist rat, like Gaston here.
And the worst part of that, officer,
He
is
says,
having
face
to spend
terrified.
your days playing pétanque with an angry snake.
The carabiner doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve.
Let's talk about something else. Let's try to see what makes him so proud.
All you observe is a veteran refusing to let go of the
Yeah, we
past
should
and its
snort.
This is not uncommon.
This is the uniform of the Royal Carabiniers in service of Frissel I,
Okay.
Guillaume Le Lion, and the valiant King Philip V before him.
So I'm gonna assume that there's a regional pronunciation thing with Philip versus Philippe, because to me that spelling is Philippe and not Philip.
Don't you mean Frissel the Fan?
You do not speak his name, Craven, although he was a clown.
Yeah,
He
it
was
then
our
turns back
clown.
to you.
Ours to ridicule and to mourn.
There's something you missed. You will get to it. Don't worry.
Thank you for your time. Now let's talk to you.
I have really outdone myself.
Takes a
This
bite out
is
of his
divine.
sandwich.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours.
He's just
I hope your
enjoying his
heart gives out.
sandwich.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
What do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You must have heard something.
No, officer.
Damn.
I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist.
That's sad then.
You are both good guys. I can see that.
Okay.
Then help
Thank
them,
you.
Wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the ghost caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything.
His cheeks turn
I
red.
always keep my nose clean and don't gossip.
Then you're a good
Everyone
man.
knows and respects that.
Respect?
The old carabinier doesn't know what he's doing. Sounds a bit like you're holding back.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His
The
mouth is so
carabinier
full of
crosses
Union
his
prick he
arms.
can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it?
God,
Is
these
that
are just the
okay,
most
Renee?
aggressively
I'm
French-sounding
not anyone
motherfuckers.
important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Are you a union member?
Oh, in many ways, yes. Like an honorary member.
Okay.
I attend meetings.
So
and
you're on the
parties,
board,
help
but you're not
with little
officially in the
things.
business.
Evrard, Edgar, and the older debarders all know me.
Okay. So you're not an actual member.
Not in the technical sense. I don't have a vote or a membership card, but Evrard keeps me on the payroll, just for the little things.
Of course he's not a member. He's not a member of anything. I knew that.
He frowns.
He's a Vezavane. Turns the way the wind blows and tries to look important.
Uh-huh.
I hate the socialist rabble. But even siding with them is better than living your entire life on the fence. Never committing to anything. Pick a damn side already.
What are the little things you do for Everett?
Writing work mostly. Occasionally, he needs something written, and I happen to have a way with words. People
Fair
say.
enough. What kind of things do you write for him?
Oh, nothing official, I assure you. Just essays for the newspapers. About Martinez and how things are and how they could be. Evrard and I had these long talks where...
Well, he tells his little pen man exactly what to say. It's commie propaganda, plain and simple. You should be ashamed of yourself.
How do you know Everett?
Everyone in Martinez knows the Clare brothers.
Okay.
I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. There he stands, proud, rigid and alone, like a cracking marble statue.
Let's try not to get caught in the crossfire.
Yes.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
Yes. Thank you. That is all for now.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I sure hope. Where are the rules of this? No, Kim will yell at me. Bye for now. I kind of wish there was like a can counter of some sort, because like I'm picking up cans. And like oh yeah, 9 bottles. Never mind. There is, and I just wasn't reading. Oop. I see that. Gimme. Shit. Alright. We're starting the day a little more wounded than I'd like.
Light, the white on blue police livery on the motor carriage cannot but catch your eye.
Why am I even thinking about this? Wasn't I supposed to
do something important? Something murder related? There's always something important. Doesn't mean you can't take a moment to admire this piece of machinery. Even at a standstill,
that's completely true.
Police Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look. Someone has waxed it recently.
This machine really puts the logo back in locomotion. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. You want to take a closer look?
What's it packing here?
130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12 there.
Ooh, Mama's serving some serious macaroni.
You lost me there.
He's looking at you perplexed. 160 kilowatts is a lot of power, Kim.
The Kinema is fast. Feels right at home on the raised motor track.
Oh?
Hard to find something that could overtake it.
Fine machine.
Yes. An extraordinary machine.
It's nice and all, but why so modest? Put some zing into it. Flare it up. Slam it down. Helium headlights would improve the range and quality of the visual field a lot.
Ever thought about switching the helium?
Actually, I have a pair at home. Just haven't gotten around to fitting them yet. I need to lay some wiring for the ballast first.
If we ever get the case solved, can we maybe do it together?
Maybe. Yes, definitely, maybe.
Okay, let's move. Oh, I love conversations like that in this game. Where it's just like, it's absolutely flavor text. It absolutely does nothing but make the day go by. But I am so happy that I can do the dialogue. Alright, let's deposit what we have.
The tear machine stands in the... Your bottles clunk into the machine, and the money appears with a satisfying jingle. You're a richer man now.
There we are. Yeah, baby, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I fucking love this game. Love it so much. Alright, I'm gonna make the assumption that this scene is a dead end for now. Because, frankly, I don't want to progress this story by talking about master races if I can avoid it. Which, knowing what I know about this game, I can avoid it. There's a bowl. There's spit in it, reeking of tobacco.
This is where you say your bit.
Broad-shouldered man points at you with a beer can.
Detective.
The lieutenant acknowledges you with a sharp note. He's leaving it to you. We need to talk about the man hanged out back.
Oh, this is about him.
He looks around.
A real looker, that one.
You're sure taking your time, waiting for him to get ripe and pretty for you, huh?
Oh, he was a real pretty boy by now. Real hot stuff.
Glenn nods
that
along.
Pretty boy smell.
Time to go to work in the shit factory!
Easy, boys.
Oh?
These janitors have a
You
hell
calling
of
me a
a job
janny?
cut out for them. I mean, I wouldn't go in there for $1 million.
Slaps his forehead.
You might want to start asking your questions now. It's not going to get better than this.
Do a head count first.
Yes.
Connect these
Actually,
men
yes.
to the tracks you saw in the yard. Chances are they're going to match.
Scan the room.
Starting
Absolutely.
from the right, boot size 44, blonde man in his 30s.
Ooh, visual calculus. I love ya.
Sitting on his right, standard working boots, size 45 or 46. Eldest in the room, probably mid-50s. Smoker. Quiet. Across at the other table, hobnailed working boots. Size 43. Gang tattoos. Mesk or Sarah Mauritian in his late 30s, early 40s. And then standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 46.
Good.
Wide at the shoulders and lean at the hips. Rugby cap. Fingerless gloves. And numerous scars.
Okay.
A little under 40. The emblem on his vest says Rowan Club. A little patch below it reads T. Hardy, Captain. In the far corner, standard working boot. Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint. Is that a plectrum?
What's a plectrum? And the little guy?
Size 41. With the light step. Not a child, after all. An older man with a rat face. Mean, watery eyes. And 2 front teeth missing. In the middle, heaving and wheezing. Big guy. Boot size 46. Deep marks. Probably carried the victim over. He alone is 130
All right.
kilos. Add the man.
I've got my information that I need then.
220. In conclusion, these 7 are the
These
actors
are
on the crime scene.
definitely.
The footprints were theirs, but there's a discrepancy.
One of them's missing. The odd soul?
Exactly. You've stood there for about 4 seconds, not saying anything. Hit them with questions. Where's the 8th Hardy?
What the fuck is with you, fella?
Nothing. Look. I found 8 sets of footprints. There's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardy boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardy boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here.
Sizes you up?
Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardy boy? We ain't hiring.
Shakes his head.
Boss,
Noted.
We've been talking and we think she could maybe...
She?
She.
So there's an 8th Hardy, and it's a Hardy girl. Who might it be? Elizabeth? The gardener?
Maybe?
Shut the fuck up, Glenn!
Uh-huh.
I do the talking here. Now what the fuck do you want, cop?
What do I want?
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardy boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardy Boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. In.
Points to the lieutenant.
You're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good.
Thank
We
you.
are all watching each other.
Lieutenant, adjust the
Officer, your
spectacles.
question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardy sooner or later.
I'm actually in agreement. So it's really good that we succeeded that esprit de corps, because I'm going to take off now. Okay. I feel like this is what I studied law for. Oh, that's a great bit of flavor text. Yeah, let's take that 50 Royale. Photos of men in overalls toting guns and Union placards. Oop. Titus, you were told to keep a low profile. You got something to say?
I've got nothing to say to you.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you wasting your time?
Were you the Hardy girl?
I am not.
She says dryly.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod?
Her face stiffens.
I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
She's right, you know. Get a grip, Glenn. She went to law school.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
You got a point there.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
Her tone is cold and uninvolved.
It's not her. She's not a hardy girl. Definitely.
Maybe we'll talk later. Okay.
Can I help you?
Got my bill for tonight.
20 real?
Yeah, not
And
yet.
Why are you waiting?
Yeah, you're gonna be a sassy little bitch. It just hit me, I think I know what the blue door actually is. I think the blue door is my roof access, ain't it? Because if it ain't that, I don't know what it could be. Let's knock on some doors.
The door is closed. Still nothing. The lieutenant gives you a quick glance. He doesn't like where this is going.
That... You got me there. You got me there. Okay. The real question is, what the fuck is going on? Because, like... It just bothers me. Because there are obviously people up there. Hold on, let me scroll up. Yeah. Classier is up there. Why is she up there? How is she up there? Part of me also thinks this means her room is uninhabited. But maybe, and hear me out, that's not the way to go. Unless she actually... You know what? Leave. But...
The door is... This door can only be opened with a key from the inside.
Thought so. Because why does she have roof access, and I don't? What's up with me? Are you going to talk about money? Yep, he's still going to talk about money. Well, what can we do today? There's got to be some case-sensitive thing, or context-sensitive things we can do today. Interrogate the vigilantes. Hold on. Yeah, we need to find the city map. The barbell's available to do. Tommy's available. Horseback monument. We can hit the horseback monument. It'll just pass some time, more than likely, but might give us context. I'm actually not entirely certain what could... Where'd the king... What did this king do?
Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own administration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
Okay.
There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
Okay.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Goddamn right he did. I would like to sleep on gold, hustler style.
Wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry.
Okay.
He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy.
Okay. This is a lot to process.
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Okay, where's he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards.
That lines up,
damaged
actually.
During the landing of the coalition's airships, during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
That is kind of funny.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
Brilliant. So funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinez tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness.
I mean,
than the
sure,
young
fair.
communists. Philip III, the Squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
That's also a fair assessment. So, magnesium-based life form is kind of funny to me. So, with the map. Warded door. I don't remember where the warded door actually is. The barbell, though. I'm a little curious about the barbell. Now that it's being brought up. Come on, Kim. You can't say you're not a little bit curious about the barbell. You got anything new for me?
Right to work! Right to work! Shame on you!
Uh-huh. What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
Shifts uncomfortably in his workers overall. What do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You're wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his. Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Just gonna leave. So we've exhausted his dialogue for sure. And, yeah, let's just say I'm a little curious about the barbell. Now that such things have been brought up, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little curious. Is it still a low light area? I'd say it is. Okay. Wait. What do we got in here?
This orange machine is
Try
to
to crack
slip your
open the lid.
fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to get a good grip.
Mm-hmm.
A pry bar would come in handy here. No, this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Well, I am curious now that it's all brought up.
This orange machine is
Yeah, I was gonna say, there ain't no way we can crack open the lid. But while we explore this area, there's probably just shit on the floor laying about. So it can't... Where I mentioned suicide? Nah. Nah. That seems not very important. Okay.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow.
I don't think we need to interact with this quite yet. I'm pretty sure we still need to find the password, don't we? God, the way the shadows hit in this area is beautiful. Like, beautiful undersells it, frankly. But, like, God, I love how this area looks. Fuck it, though.
The barbell waits patiently on the floor, like a dog for it.
Okay, let's just say this might kill us.
Waits patiently.
Let's lift it.
Like a dog
for
its master.
Oh, we're gonna hurt ourselves. We're gonna hurt ourselves. Ain't no way. Yeah!
You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands
we were close, though.
Turns out you're no beast. Just an old man with bad form. See? See? This place is cursed.
Seems like I'm a little out of shape, or maybe these gloves just suck.
Proper weightlifting gloves would definitely afford a better grip.
Huh. Would... Not like we can reattempt it, but... Okay, the fingerless gloves wouldn't count, because it's electrochemistry and not, like, anything motorics related. Like, actual proper motorics. Oop. Looks like Guillaume Lemillion, that hairy poster. Can we, like... Oop.
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
Oh.
You see the name Dick Mullen over and
over again.
A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do.
Look through the display.
Crime fiction is a disgrace. An asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes of the arduous everyday work of actual police officers. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives. Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. Now, would you like a list of all the books found on the shelf?
Oh God, no.
Shelves filled to the brim with crime novels.
Okay, I'd actually rather take this off. Ooh, map.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove.
This might actually really help
Held
us.
Up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Can I buy these maps?
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
Oh, go fuck
They're quite
yourself.
valuable,
Okay.
Though they might not look it. The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
You seem to underestimate my resources, but sure. Okay.
Yes. Are you interested or not?
Steal it instead. No. I just want to buy the map of
Always good to be
Martinez.
informed of your surroundings.
Yes. So does that mean we can...
The worn map features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner.
Let's trace a path through the grid.
Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North. Finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Okay. Okay. What's around here?
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
Nah. Those ain't got much for me.
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages. A lot of shelf space seems to be taken up by Wirral-related merchandise. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Hyundai somewhere.
Tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Hyundai. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
Why are they so popular?
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives.
Oh, these all sound
all
great.
those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
Sounds good. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hyundalaman, the man from Hyundal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
For 9 real, though. Nah, we already bought a map from you. Despite the fact that you should be paying me. Okay. What do we got?
The dented yellow mailbox.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems...
Okay, that doesn't help our morale anymore. Ooh, can we actually... Thank fuck, okay. Where's Tommy? Okay, that's Tommy. What the hell's the warded door? Warded door. I can't even imagine what that could be. The map all. Nah, I don't wanna steal it. The warded door, I am here. That's all the way over there.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol.
Oh.
Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away.
Okay.
The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What
Looking
am I
up
doing?
at the sky, cold water dripping from your hat.
What do I see?
Grey sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another.
Okay.
Rain falls down on the world.
How does it feel?
Your shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
Oh, motherfucker.
This rain will not let up anytime soon. I'd recommend you put on your coat.
Do I have any form of coat? I have jackets? The signal blue naval coat will probably... It'll probably do better. Okay. So... where are we? The warded door is right here. I can't remember anything called the warded door. You know?
A sturdy
maybe...
There is no reply. Just a door rattle.
Damn it.
On the door. Doesn't matter who.
From within.
The police. Everyone knows the police. No. Go check the
Backyard door. There must...
Backyard door. How would we even approach it, though? I can't even begin to assume. That smoker up there could be a witness. Talk to him? What smoker up where? You?
You see
Oh.
a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette.
I guess I should
His
be zooming
eyes
out more
have
often.
been following you for a while.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
Says in a quiet voice. Despite the cold, his shirt hangs unbuttoned on his frame. No trouble going on here. I just want to know what's going on here.
I don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie, if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of...
Actually, the gendarmerie really needs to talk to you.
Is it really that important?
He asks you, adjusting his shirt.
Alright, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
Alright. I need to get inside the apartment building. Could you help me?
Help you? No, sorry, gendarme. I have to run.
Shakes his charming head. You look like you have a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body
as soon as we
possible.
know.
Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh.
He
You already asked me that, didn't you?
waves lazily with a cigarette. Did I? Did you?
No, not you two. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
The lieutenant takes his little blue notebook and writes something
Last
down.
week? I don't know. Look.
He looks around the courtyard again. Rain patters on the windowsills and dead houseplants. Too late to do them any good.
It'll take more than rain to bring this place back to life.
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
What's your friend's real name? Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. Under the grey sky, the neighboring windows are streaked with rain.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Martin Martinez?
Well,
good local name.
Thank
Let's go
you.
with that.
We'll talk later.
No. We won't.
Oh. He takes one last drag of his cigarette before stubbing it out on the
Now,
balcony.
if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
Convince him to stay.
Time to bring
Damn
out
it.
your secret charm. Tears and begging. Show him your emotional side. Throw yourself before his very feet like a dog.
What do you want from me? You want me to cry? Huh?
No, for God's sake, I don't want you to cry.
Takes a quick step back and looks forward, clearly disturbed.
Listen, I really have to go. Good luck with the investigation.
Okay. What do you got for me? What are you gonna show me? Actually...
He's gone.
Lieutenant puts his notebook away and turns it. We should run after him, see where he went.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to her, then
You're
he knows
right.
how to hide
You're
himself.
right. So we just give up?
He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. There has to be a way of getting inside the building. Let's go check out the door near the pier again.
Yes!
Once we found a way in, we can ask around for his apartment.
Great, let's do that. Okay, that's a plausible lead, actually. Thank you, Kim, my knight in shining armor, at the best of times. At the worst of times, my rock. What is this?
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's a key beneath
Yeah.
This
All
must
right.
be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has hundreds of apartments.
Are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Put the stone back. But we're in. We're in. Oh, fuck yeah. All right. We're actually in business now. I was kind of not feeling it today, but then it's like, oh wait, no. No, now we have a lead. Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Ooh. Flip-up glasses, the auditor. This box is filled with cleaning chemicals, smells of laundry detergent. Old shoe rack, boots, sneakers, old slippers. These shoes come in 3 different sizes.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached, threatening to cut off the electricity. It's addressed to Mr. Uno Doroita.
Looks like we found out where Kuno's dad lives.
And the place comes with 3 months' worth of utility bills.
Let's do some asking around first thing. Ooh. Moss scrawls on the bathroom tiles like actual moss. 42 real? Or 42 cents. These shower curtains are covered in a sort of slime. There's something in the upper decker? Commodore Red? Oh, god damn. I mean, I ain't gonna complain, but ooh. $1 in the boot. Someone's drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says number 11.
Let's examine the padlock.
It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise.
Okay. Filthy hobo, probably a narcomaniac. Oh. Oh shit, okay.
This door has been closed with a padlock.
Let's see.
What are you doing? You're trying to cut the body of the lock with the chain cutters, and it's really not working.
Morale critical.
It's the shackle you need to cut, Detective.
Lieutenant points to the corroded loop with
He's
a gloved
just
finger.
trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These chain cutters are broken, Kim.
Perhaps you should give it another go.
Kim pointed out the shackle.
The shackle snaps.
Oh, that'd be
like a
funny
twig,
if we still failed
and the lock
it.
falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, Detective.
Is that Karl Marx?
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Kim, who is Kraz Mazov?
He's known as the father of scientific
Okay,
theory,
so that's this
also known
world's
as
Karl
Marxism.
Marx. Okay.
His theories about economic history greatly influenced,
Okay.
some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution.
Why does this tenant have a bust of Kraz Mazov in their bedroom? Hero of the working class.
Whoever lives here definitely shares your enthusiasm.
Leans closer to inspect the photos of revolutionaries on the wall.
There aren't many communists around, not after the revolution. Some youth still keep the ideology going, it seems.
Photos of revolutionaries posing with guns. Revolutionaries love to pose with their guns. Books of critical theory and monstrosities of capital and such. Flamboyant poster of a white star. Real lithography. 9mm bullet. Yes! Ooh. That's just our one shirt without... Oh, we look great! Money that we're super obviously stealing. But fuck it, right? This game has not punished us for stealing even a little bit. Door 9 is locked.
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture.
Okay.
The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door.
Okay.
You feel tension on the other side. A poor communard from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Who is this? Demands a female voice, wary and tense. This is the place. Open up. Do I have to open the door? You hear the clacking of heels again as the other side walks up to the door. Her tone is now getting a deep, defensive edge. Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
We do not. Well, not officially. We could bullshit a reason all day. Apartment 8. Their mailbox is overflowing. The graffito says, a firing squad for the rich. Note reads, foreclosed by Martinet's Reality Associates. Okay. So here's the question. That balcony seemed relatively large, actually. Ooh.
Ooh. The piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases.
Okay.
I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
That's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
Crosses her arms.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
He says, studying the contents of Cindy's bucket.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
We've seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
So you want to talk about the murder, but maybe you can tell us something about the murder victim's missing armor.
What do I care about some fucking tin eggshells?
Isn't armor art? Art for the body?
Ugh, alright. Sad Piggy. I'll give you this one. I saw a little girl in the fishing village.
Okay, then we're not going to be able to follow up on that lead. Okay,
cute as hell.
So we're not going to be able to follow up on that lead until Wednesday.
If you haven't been there, the village is a shithole down the coast from the main plaza. Have a good time.
Waves her hand in the general westward direction. Got it.
Piggy, I have no idea why I just told you that.
Looks at you,
look
all
like
sad
a
suddenly.
shaggy dog left in the rain for too long. I have a weakness for animals.
Catch you later, Cindy. How far up does this go? Kind of curious now. Ooh, money. Above, tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers and nails rust. Door's locked, can't get in. Chair's new. Someone lives back there. Huh. Yeah, might as well take this. We'll just appropriate it for the investigation. Because we aren't getting pay from the PD. You ever just think about how your job could be made so much easier? Someone's been sleeping here recently. Cindy? 100 tiny feet scurrying beneath the grate. The rats of the city. Enough cold will last several winters. Smells of chemicals. Pants. Laborer jeans. And more money. Okay, I need to know what do these look like on me. Not half bad, actually. High electrochem. But I'd prefer savoir-faire. Oh, wait, no. You know what?
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something. Soft, yet crinkly.
Take the item out.
Hey, it's a chewing
Yo!
It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Something about the wrapper's texture is familiar.
Yes, correct. Okay. So, let's actually get on that right now.
There it is again. The scent of apricots with a touch of cinnamon. Smells like the end of some distant summer. The surface of another planet or some ancient temple.
End of summer.
The sun sets into the sea, but the water does not boil.
Okay.
Instead, it turns to liquid gold. For a moment, the world's store of precious metals seems to increase dramatically, and you are rich. There is a movement next to you.
Oh?
The shuffle of a small coat, warm like the evening. But when you turn toward it, there's nothing there.
Wait, come back!
Why are you talking to a gun wrapper?
Ancient temple?
Yes, from the height of antiquity. A long, long time ago. Millennia ago. On an island of time you can never return to.
Take a deep, deep breath.
Bitter, citrus, sweet. It seems to grow stronger, like a glow, with every breath you take. Until a blossom of skin and flower petals erupts behind your closed eyes.
Okay.
Made of toffee, cream, and distance. You just had to take a dive. Feels so familiar.
Put the wrapper away. What? Oh. Okay. Let's actually use our skill point to unlock the new thought process. Apricot white chewing gum. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. We'll fuck over our reaction speed, but... brain chemicals. Okay. Okay. We're definitely gonna have to research this one closely. We need 20 real a day, yeah? We're getting close to that. Honestly, that feels like it should be our...
Ruination has come. The broken arches betray the once grand history of this building. It towered over the harbor until it happened.
Form a guess about what happened.
A great force from the northeast fired into the city. Heavy artillery shelled the coastline. Fired from the water. A straight shot into Revachol. The tenement acted as a defensive wall against the worst of the shelling.
Okay.
Until it was destroyed, and they had a direct firing line.
Look at the ruins in the water.
Those arches acted as support for something greater than what you see now. Only 3 stories stand where 9 to 12 once did.
Okay.
Restoration has failed. What the shelling took out was never rebuilt.
Huh.
Underwater, iron helmets have sunk deep into the sand and the mud. Helmets of soldiers, and their finger bones too, and clavicles, littering the ocean floor.
Take in the ocean.
The waves of the Martinez Inlet roll over the fallen remains of the building. The dark waters obscure the better part of the remains.
Who did this damage?
A fleet, the combined armies of Occident and Grad, with Mesk volunteers, a 5-nation army, hundreds of vessels.
Okay.
Massed airships further down in the Bay of Revachol. The artillery was so powerful. The ships not only required gyroscopic stabilization, they were anchored into the ocean floor as well.
Okay.
Many are still there to this day. If you squint, you can just barely see the shadow on the water, far in the northeast. Cannons still ready to placate Revachol.
Hey Kim, do you know who shelled our city?
The Coalition. But that was a long time ago. I think we should move on. It's chilly up here.
He does not like talking politics of this kind.
Time to go. Huh. Okay. So that's not the balcony I thought we were gonna head to. But it is worth noting that that's a balcony we can hit. Whoop. Someone has torn down the wall. The sea below looks cold and winter gray.
A shift in temperature. The air chills around you. Dust settles on the stony floor.
Rub your sides for warmth.
The architect stands before a slice of window, a room plan in her hand. A cold wave has made the air in the building stand still and frozen, with temperatures falling down to -20 degrees Celsius.
The plan.
Faint pencil lines on paper depict the same place, but a missing eastern wall connects the room with the neighboring apartment. Ideas for arranging the furniture have been jotted down.
Her face
is red from the cold. She's breathing on her fingers, clasping the plan. Traces of sadness are visible in her expression.
Look around yourself.
It's clean and empty, with new tapestry embellishing the walls. A standard HB graphite pencil has fallen off a 3-legged stool in the middle of the room. She had an eye for beauty.
Shiver. Okay. The Nosophed will definitely come in handy. Like, right now. Well, grocery list on the table. And checks.
Give me a moment.
An elderly woman is leaning on her broom, her knuckles white as bone. She seems to have difficulty breathing.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
She sneezes into a dirty handkerchief. This won't take long. I only have a few questions.
Go ahead, then. What do you want to know, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
I am looking for Martin Martinez.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
She smiles a gap-toothed smile when she hears you mention the name. No, you don't understand. I'm looking for a real person named Martin Martinez. He told me he's Martin Martinez.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez, like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Huh.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
Shit. Okay, how about a young male, mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, smoker on the balcony? Know where he lives?
Yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. I just want to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
She starts laughing, but it turns into a violent coughing spasm. She squeezes her broom, trying to catch her
He lives
breath.
upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you,
We
thank
should
you.
go check out his apartment on the balcony.
Howdy,
See if
Lexi,
he's
what's
home.
good? Or at least I assume that's your name.
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways.
Do you live here?
If you could call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
Huh. Okay.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
And all she gets, too.
Fair enough.
The coastal wind beats down hard on the coal room door outside. Splashes of waves make the balcony slippery.
I'm looking for the parents of a kid named Kuno.
The
I'll be
waiters
lurking. Have a
are
good
at the end
stream.
of
Well,
this
thank you for the
hallway,
lurk.
Right next to the communal bathroom.
Thanks. I'm off. Okay. So...
That isn't
Ooh.
just a five-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram
It
cradled
is.
in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Yo, communism's kind of based right now.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mezov and the communards during the revolution.
Okay.
Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the
Thank
natural
you
world,
for...
and at the same time
Oh, brain.
above it.
Thank you for the host. I appreciate it very much. Why white?
Because white is the color of peace.
It's also the color of surrender. What? Why is the star upside
To
down?
symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
Fair enough. What does it evoke in me? What?
Despair creeps into you, getting fat
What?
on your weakness. Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
What?
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
I've wasted my life protecting humans. They don't deserve it.
I don't dispute that you have been charged with protecting the people of a particularly challenging district.
Oh.
But poverty does not make one a loser. Poverty is just poverty.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Oh.
Cop gives up the...
Okay. We're not gonna do that again, if that's all the same. It's weird that takes... Huh.
A shabby door hangs oddly on its hinges, secured to the doorframe with a safety chain. An unpaid energy bill is attached.
Yes, we can do this, we can do this, we can do this.
It's addressed to Snip. The cutter goes through them like dead leaves. The links
There
fall to
we
the
are,
ground
there
on
we
the
fucking are. Let's go, baby.
I know there's no stopping you, but let's at least make this quick.
Thank you. Okay, but before we do anything, take some money.
A phone book lies open on the table, covering a stack of utility bills. Right next to it, in plain sight, sits a small bottle of amphetamine, conveniently equipped with a straw.
Okay. Lieutenant, I've located psychoactive substances on this table. Take the speed on the from the table.
Pocket the bottle as if it were the most natural thing in the world.
Glossy erotica covers the wall, wrinkled from moisture. I don't like that, but okay. Let's take the regular black jeans. The air stinks with something sour.
Bundle of clothes.
I'm curious.
On the bed, a stained parka, some towels and a duvet, some socks even. In the dark, it looks like a nest.
Let's see here then. Can we just walk out? Bullshit that this game will just let me walk out. Okay, it just let me walk out. I mean, I'll take it. I'll fucking take it. What? Oh, come on. There we are. Breaker box is full of cigarette butts and electronic wires. Curtains shift just a little. Someone is watching from within. As I pocket their money. Ooh, what's that blue check up there? Okay. Just a door. Nothing for you here right now. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and a cactus.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced.
Okay.
Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home.
Yup.
Knock on the door.
Man after my own heart,
No
Kim.
one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Yes. He looks around, taking in the cold spring air.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
Sounds good. Tomorrow, 9 p.m.
Tomorrow, 9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28.
Writes it down into his little notebook.
Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Yes. The door is apartment 29. Complete silence. Whoever lives here isn't home. This door is apartment 30. Voices from within, singing along to some buoyant dance track. Huh. Let's actually, because we're already wearing jeans. Electrochemistry reaction speed. Regular black jeans. And we just get composure. Okay. Alright. So we got the speed. Part of me is feeling like we should take speed. Okay. But first thing I want to do now that we have the means is and this might sound dumb, but I want to pay for our room for the night, because honestly I want to just pay for it and then forget about it until we have to pay tomorrow. Every day we should be making around 20 real. I don't know how much that's actually going to matter. Or I don't know how much that's gonna impact or what that'll impact. But definitely
just an order.
Yep. Okay, days going by real slow today in this game. Like, even more than it used to.
Inside, we see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled.
Oh.
It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Oh.
No, that's enough fun with the foldable headlights. I know they are mesmerizing. They are also fragile. I'm not going to turn it on for you again.
Run your fingers over the steering levers.
The sway feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so very familiar in your palm. Your fingers waste no time closing around the handle. Clutch disengaged. Release the handle. Clutch drops. Right foot yearns for the familiar touch of the accelerator pedal.
Oh.
You have synced with the machine's mechanical circulation.
Where have you been? Oh no. Kim.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
Oh no.
Whatever you're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
Seriously running out of shits to give. Let corpses hang on trees. I'm quitting. Fuck you.
Fuck me? Please leave the rage you have for after we finish the investigation.
Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now.
Damn it. I'm a little irritated that, like, this game throws so many, like, morale checks at ya. And, frankly, I am in no condition to be making things that don't even seem to be marked as morale checks. To be, you know? It's just weird to me. Let's put on these cool jeans. Whoop. I guess we're not interacting with the car anytime soon. Cause, fuck that. Let's just pay for the room. Those checks have to like, I don't know, I feel like that's the only real flaw I can see in this game's design, is that if there is a thing that would expend morale, I should...
The 20 real.
I have 1950. Oh, fuck off. Alright. Okay, so we have to go back to the balcony. Okay. Okay. Because, like, we should absolutely be able to put a point into volition. But, like, the fact that I would be doing that as a stopgap... Because, like, I shouldn't have to up my volition to just heal morality, I feel. It just... It jives weird with me. Granted, I may... Yo, fuck me, nah. Nah. Here's where I'm wrong. A lot of what could be saved was me abusing very early I don't remember what it's called, the medication for that dictates morale healing. Now, I do still think that maybe it's a bit more rare than I'd like. But still. Like, I'm on 2 HP and 1 pip of morale. And that sucks. I would argue not a very good position to be in. Okay.
This door is made of metal.
Yes.
Let's see.
Knock.
Looks like the young man. We should return tomorrow. After
Sounds
tomorrow.
good. Tomorrow 9.
Remember.
Leave. Whoop. And let's retrace our steps to make sure that we aren't just triggering the thought bubbles when we come up here inevitably tomorrow at 9. Okay. Okay, now we quick save Now we run back to the Whirling in Rags. Now we pay off our room debt to just be sure. I just don't like being on the edge of a breakdown constantly today. It's... because I don't know what's gonna suddenly trigger a morale hit. I keep wanting to call it morality.
Can I help
About
you
my
book
bill?
the 20 real?
Yes.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20
Yeah,
real.
yeah. Yeah, and the fact that, like, paying off my room doesn't do anything positive for me except having a room. Like, that feels like something that would heal it. See hawthorn bushes outside. Huh. Mm-hmm. Okay. So let's actually check something. Can we recheck our visual calculus roll here?
What do you see?
No, nothing new. Okay. That's just something I had to check. Fuck, okay. Find the smoker on the balcony for Tuesday. Oh. I guess that's today then. Okay. Find the armored gloves. Ask a little girl in the fishing village down the coast who knows anything about the armored gloves. Okay. Okay. Split a kilo with Kuno. Let's report back.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Took care of the drug situation.
Alright, so you got Kuno's kilo. Here is how we do it.
Uh-huh.
First, give Kuno Kuno's kilo, then Kuno gives you half back.
Uh-huh.
That's how we split it. It's the best way, street way.
Uh-huh. I'm keeping it. You don't need more drugs. You're 12.
Alright. Kuno knew you'd try that sneaky pig shit on him.
Oh?
Kuno! Kuno's got brains. This shit doesn't surprise Kuno.
Mm-hmm.
So Kuno's gonna give you one more chance. Know this, pig. Shit is major.
It is?
Major fucking choice, pig.
Kuno won't take this shit lightly. The pieces
Uh-huh.
are moving, pig. This is fucking domino shit.
Is
Not
it?
like he thinks, but you can feel it. Somehow, this will change things.
Tick, 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 tick.
Mhm.
Decision time. What's it gonna be? You gonna fuck the Kuno?
This is staying with me.
Alright. You fucked the Kuno. Everybody,
Mhm.
Kuno got fucked by his pocket pig. Just when we getting our business on,
Uh-huh.
the kid throws it all
Uh-huh.
away.
I told you he can't be trusted. I told you. I told you he'd steal the shit.
Relax, see? We got plenty of kilo. Kilo
Uh-huh.
underground, in the tree. This ain't about that.
Turns to you.
This is about you and Kuno. You mismanaged this shit. Now everything is
Fucked between us, huh?
How are you gonna make this
Fucked
up to
between us,
Kuno?
huh? Uh-huh.
In truth, Kuno doesn't really believe there's anything you can do to make up for this. The damage is irreparable.
Tons of unpaid utility bills there.
Right there, where? Fucking 3 years or some shit.
Let me guess, Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about him.
Yeah, that's right. Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about that electricity and light shit. Just wants to pound on people and drink.
Swells with pride. Find a job, pay him yourself. Your dad can't handle things anymore.
Fuck that shit. Kuno's gonna move underground. Lead I am shit. Ancient shit. Kuno's gonna live in a fucking catacomb.
Yeah, in a
Uh-huh.
tomb, Kuno.
The one seems overjoyed at the prospect. Could I met your dad?
How the fuck are you still alive, pig?
Kuno, your dad's a half-dead alcoholic. He was sleeping under some clothes.
What?
His eyes become large and
His
round.
posture changes. The swaying rooster motion stops for a second. Then he gets it going again, reorienting himself.
You know what?
Fuck right. Kuno's dad was sleeping like a bum.
Yep.
Kuno told you.
Mhm.
Kuno's dad doesn't give a shit about
You were ready for that,
anything.
were you?
Fucking breaking and entering shit. That's nothing to Kuno's dad.
Uh-huh.
You got lucky, pig. Kuno knew this.
Points to himself.
Fucking violent fiend dad's been drinking hard lately. Kuno knew you have a way in.
Uh-huh.
Narrow window. Kuno window.
Stop acting tough, kid. You don't gotta be scared of him anymore. Yeah, you know, whatever scary thing he might have been, now he's nothing.
Yeah. Kuno's dad is fucking nothing. Fucking coma shit. Stroke shit. Kuno's dad is so fucking violent. He's had a stroke many times. Shit. Kuno's gonna have one too. Gonna be just like Kuno's dad. Speed shit. Crime shit. Fucking on the bed. Kuno's gonna go out like Kuno's dad. Revachol West style.
Stop saying all this sad shit, Kuno.
Whisper becomes smaller than usual.
There's a touch of grief in there.
Fuck you talking sad?
Oh.
Kuno's got hard shit, death shit, nothing shit.
You don't have to turn into that.
Get your fucking nun-ass out of here before Kuno fucks it dead. You think cause you took Kuno's speed, Kuno's gonna sub like a turn into... Kuno ain't turning into shit. Kuno is that shit.
Kuno won! Oh, you won, Kuno!
Uh-huh. Looked around in there. An easy life you got going on in that apartment.
What the fuck do you know about Kuno's life? Kuno's got plans. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay.
We got plans.
Got plans, huh?
6 meters underground, below piping from before the war, the collapsed remains of the Martinez storm drain system. There are 2 stolen flashlights with piles of batteries next to them, beside 2 bedrolls, in the dark and opening into the lower tunnels.
I did right not to give you the drugs. Let's conclude this.
That didn't change shit, pig. That only made things worse. Fucking social worker shit. It doesn't work, pig.
It doesn't work, Kuno. Only our shit works.
Kuno doesn't
Okay,
fucking
I'm off.
care.
Yeah. I'm still totally gonna do that fucking speed, though. Eventually. Eventually. You know, for good cop points. Yeah, all the cool cops do speed. All of them. Every single one of them. Apparently. That's what I say. That's apparently what I say. Even the good ones are apparently just high on speed.
A tarpaulin cloak is still called.
Yep, still not. I actually didn't assume it would be locked. I thought I unlocked it. That's on me. Actually, hey. Journal. Map. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's hit that electronic doorbell. It was freaky as fuck, but we can... Do we have clothing to alter volition? We've gotta have something, right? We gotta. Okay. Okay. So... Nah, we're as good as it's gonna get. Although... Okay. Okay, we got it. We should... Because bare minimum, it just freaks us out, right?
And old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists
Slipstream
all the companies
SCA.
in the East Delta Commerce Center. No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric emotions. Forget it. Find something else to do.
I'm deathly curious about what it could be, though. Ooh, we should sell our bottles, now that we know that we can. Okay.
The tear machines.
Yes.
Your bottles clunk.
20 cents is still money. Okay. Okay. Gotta be thinking. Ooh. Yeah, you.
Still here. Stuck in this damn jam, my man. What's up?
Guy smokes on ya?
Don't smoke.
He nods towards a big lorry behind
Some
him.
of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup. Nothing wrong with that statement.
Mm-hmm.
Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
Guess I'll ask around then.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's.
Yes.
Revachol's weird.
What do you see in his eyes?
In his eyes, an unfamiliar longing. Flecks of brown and gold.
Familiar
It's
how?
hard to say. His gaze wanders southwest.
Okay.
Down the street that goes beyond the horizon. The road continues for miles, flowing together with other roads, turning into causeways or bridges, ending suddenly in dead ends, or
Okay.
ramping up or down highways. It forms a crisscross pattern across the land.
Where does it lead?
Above the Jamrock Quarter, in the form of a raised motorway, and then the never-ending sprawl of
Okay.
Fallberg, high above buildings, new and old, the air filled with the rumble of motor engines.
Further.
To the old south, to the farthest outskirts of Revachol, through the checkered fields of farmland, upstream to the river Esperance, past Montmartin, the border approaches.
Uh-huh. What's beyond the border?
You cannot see. It's out of the city. Up ahead, the mist blocks all sight. A gale blows across your cheeks. It is cold. Before you stands a tall lorry driver with sad eyes.
What's in the southwest?
Excuse me?
He emerges from the reverie.
A flinch jolts his frame. The question has touched a nerve.
Hell, I get longing. Felt some similar since I woke up.
Man, I don't know what to say. Not much anyone can do. There's no helping in absence, you know?
Yeah.
I miss my family. They're all I have. My wife, second kid on the way. Waiting all the way in Diora.
Diora?
Diora of the Seven Seas. It's on the other end of Le Caillou, pretty much. On another island called Laurentide, off mainland. We've got a little place there. I can almost hear my kid laugh when it snows.
What's it like to miss someone?
What's it like? Good. And bad. An ache that brings you joy. I think of them a lot. I dream up these silly scenarios in great detail of living with them. It comforts me.
Huh.
What about you, Copman? You missing someone?
Is that what it is? This feeling? No, it's scarier than that. You're pursued by a hunter, smelling of apricots and sorrow, and the past.
I miss someone, but I don't know who it is.
I feel for you, my friend. It's bad enough to know who you miss.
Oh,
Missing
God.
like that doesn't feel like it has much of an upside. But, thanks for this. It's nice to talk to someone. And I know it wasn't easy to ask. I hope you find your way through your own troubles.
Uh-huh. That's all for now. Bye. So, I'm just gonna save scum.
Still here. What?
I've changed my mind.
But I told you she's my friend. Please don't make me give her up, detective. Get someone else. There's a ton of drivers here.
Put yourself in my shoes. I need this for another investigation too. It's important. I can't blow it.
You're not gonna put a bullet in your head if you blow it, are you? Because she's on the edge, man.
Imagine it. An explosion of stars. Goodbye world of men, money, and machines.
Fine, I'll drop it for now.
Thank you, friend.
I really don't want to hurt him. I really don't want to hurt him. There is something about Tommy that, like, I feel like not only is it not in my best interest, but I think he's hurting more than he lets on. And it would probably be one of the worst possible moves to make it worse for him.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer. 100% guaranteed.
Uh-huh.
Stylish shades, huh? They'd be even more
what?
stylish if you paid for them with net worth. Go over and ask him.
What? I mean...
Everything's still cool here, officer.
Street vendor assures you. Where are you from, Sealang?
Me? It's a boring story, officer. Who cares about the past? I'm all business now. All Revachol.
Sounds good. Let's get back to business
Very
then.
cool. I like your style, officer.
I'll leave you to it for now. That feels like a question that would be like... Ooh, that feels like it would lead me down a bad rabbit hole of questions. Knowing we've got fucking Skinhead up there talking his shit to anyone that'll listen.
That's good, officer.
If he really wants to save
Pass through the
you find your
box.
hands deep in tattered and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places. The box smells like cat piss or like an old person with
no money.
Economical, but also trendy. Look first hand, buy second hand. Keep the economy moving.
I mean, he's got a point. That is how the economy works. Butter sign down.
A crumpled billboard reading, Samaran butter soaks in the canal. Two ugly lines mar the bright countenance of the blonde boy depicted. The sign billboard has fallen on the waterlock,
Fuck it.
keeping it open, and thus out of order.
Visual calculus time.
Judging by the size of the impact and the parallel lines
Oh.
of burnt rubber, the cause was probably a
Oh
motor.
no.
These look like the same tire tracks I saw earlier, in front of the whirling rags.
Look at the roof of the shack.
The black marks on the roof
Oh,
indicate that the
no.
vehicle vaulted from the crater to the roof of the shack.
I have a feeling I know what this is. Look at the crater.
Side slip marks indicated that the vehicle was traveling up the crater at 35
Oh
kilometers
no.
an hour.
Okay, look at the sloping metal roof panel.
The panel served as a takeoff ramp.
Look at the sign.
The sign broke the vehicle's fall into the canal. The Samaran butter billboard still looks freshly painted, suggesting it took the plunge recently.
How recently?
Within the past 72 hours.
Look at the broken posts.
The vehicle soared through the air, hitting the billboard and upsetting the posts. Then it continued its flight, taking the billboard with it.
Look at the opposite bank.
Still speeding, the vehicle made a loop and vanished into the fog along the coast.
And what was the model of this phantom vehicle?
There are two good candidates, the Caprice 40 and the Linear G22.
Why the Caprice 40?
It's about the right size, and the tire marks look like they came from the skinny tires frequently found on that motor carriage.
And what about the Linear G22?
Very sturdy but light motor carriage. More likely than most to survive that jump.
What now?
You'd have to follow the tracks to be sure.
Blink.
The lieutenant looks on, waiting for you to wrap up your analysis.
Any theories about what happened here?
Looks like reckless traffic hooliganism.
What kind of car do you think it was?
I think it was a Cooper's 40.
That's quite likely, from what I can tell.
I have some ideas on who it may have been.
Oh.
It had to be someone really cool and courageous.
I suppose that narrows it down somewhat. Fortunately, we are not traffic cops. Should we get back to the murder?
Try to come up with a conceiving explanation for the driver's actions.
You've thought of a very touching story. It's shit, though.
That's okay, I love shit stories.
Well, you're in luck then.
Seek him. What happened here is, the driver was a man whose wife was about to give birth.
Yes, this is good.
He was out.
This is very good.
He was out drinking with his pals when he got the news, and, flushed with paternal pride, he got into his Capri at once and raced to the clinic.
Yes, that could very well have been it. Now let's move on. We are not traffic cops.
We should bring this driver to justice.
If we must.
I'm not expecting him to get far with this. The lieutenant consoles himself.
Oh, I love this game. I fucking love it. Oh, right. I was actually wanting to check out the pawn shop just in case there were new people in it. Or maybe... I don't know. Oh, it'd be fucked up if it were me. Like, it'd be great.
Hello. Let me know if I can help you with anything.
The boombox I bought, it should play this tape, right?
Of course. It's in working order still, isn't it? Just pick your tape and set it spinning. It all starts with the tape.
Do you have anything about the traffic menace on the loose?
Traffic? I'm sorry, officer, but I don't drive.
But didn't you hear it when the traffic menace drove over your roof?
Now that I think about it, I do remember hearing a thunderous noise the other night. Some kind of powerful electric vortex hitting the shop, and then moving on.
That sure narrows down our list of suspects.
Does that mean you don't have any idea who the driver was?
He shakes his head, slowly.
Wanted to ask about my missing gun again.
Sure thing.
Ah, thanks for the review. Let's talk about something else.
Sure, man.
I have other business to take care of for now. Okay.
A typical Martinez
So-
streetlight sits among assorted floor and table lamps.
How much for the streetlight?
700 real. A bargain, I dare say.
700 sounds about right. Imagine it wasn't easy sawing off that street lamp.
Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something
He's got
so
a point.
extraordinary.
Nothing else you need to know about that light.
All the old boomboxes are there, blinking and waiting to whirl. All but one. Yours.
Okay.
You see rows of toy soldiers.
Oh, it's that. Okay. So I am curious. I can use this to play tapes. Oh. I didn't expect it to be that large, frankly. But I love that it is. Because that means I can just walk around like this most of the game. And like swap to my bolt cutters or my pry bar if need be. I actually feel kind of silly for not taking the pry bar for as long as I did. Because like, I don't know why I assumed... Wait. Hold on. Okay. Maybe we don't need the music. But I do have streamer mode on. What could it hurt? I wonder if there's even 700 real to get in this game. Like, without going full Hobocop, I can't begin to think.
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
Good talking to you, gotta run. I'm just gonna check up here for a split second if anything is new.
The unpromising race pupil returns.
Why are you not with the Hardy Boys?
I am not the first line of defense. I am the last.
He looks towards the coast,
In
defiantly.
addition, these so-called Hardy Boys are an effeminate clique of bodybuilders. Their company is spiritually degrading.
But you're all part of the union.
The Hardy manlets are on the pay of the company.
I have never heard the phrase manlet used in a non-joking
Do
sense.
this out of race heroism.
Please stop.
Finance is an alien concept to the Simmons. Now leave me be. I must luxuriate in the company of my woman.
Do you know anything about this mug?
He does not so much as glance at the object.
Put this into the trash
Stop
lately?
showing me your pathetic cup. I have no interest in it.
Oh. Even... You know it's a fucked up racist object when even the mega... The fucking turbo race... Like, okay. So, like... Hear me out. This motherfucker over here, he's like... Street Racist 2, okay? And we're probably gonna see Street Racist 2 Turbo somewhere. This motherfucker is Street Racist 3 Upper or some shit. Like, he is so beyond the casual street racism that he is the next line of racism. And not only the next line of racism, but an alteration of it. We cannot comprehend his racist aura. To the point where he finds the old shit trite. The only way I can find any solace in that particular character is by making fighting game analogies. Please help me. He's kind of scary. You cannot grasp the true nature of this racist attack. Yeah, he's inventing slurs on the fly. He's like got the Daigo parry of oppression. Like, you try to throw some shit at you and he's like, dut, 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 dut. Like you're trying to hit him with the Chun-Li kicks, yeah? Look, holy fuck is the theme of this LP. This LP started after what can only be assumed a suicide attempt by our main character, but also a little kid that can't be older than 12 calling us homophobic slurs, with his friend also calling us homophobic slurs. It's great. You were laughing at the Daigo parry metaphor? Good. Look, all I'm saying is... Thank God that this game has such riffable material once you're far removed from the bulk of things. You know what? Maybe I'm not enjoying this music so much. I mean, like, the tape player is going to be useful, I can tell. How do I get up to this? how do I get up there? Like, it's actually kind of irritating me that I don't know how to get up to the roof. Like, that's my biggest enemy right now. Ooh, ooh! New check on this lock. Right? Is that what this means?
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock.
Try to push.
The door does not budge.
Touch the door.
The cobalt blue surface, old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers.
I wish I knew where to go. Like, you ever get that with certain games where it's like, I want to know where to go. How do I do this one thing? You know what? We're just gonna... I have no shame at this point because it's been bothering me for 3 sessions. Rolling in Rag's roof. Apparently we have roof access from our own room? Okay. I'll take it. I just wouldn't have assumed. Granted, I guess we didn't really have access to it. Okay. Never mind, I guess. Is there... Nothing from the front page rings a bell. Strange. Okay. Let me see if this can be... Okay, so apparently I have to talk to someone else first. Is Titus who I think it is? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So we have to expel his dialogue. That would explain some things. Okay. For some reason I assumed it would be a weird approach to, like... Because, like, she's up there. She's smoking. She is obviously, like, talk-toable. Alright, let's talk, bucko.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
He does not look particularly happy to see you. Man hanged in the backyard. Did you do it?
The pretty boy. You guys really love talking about that pretty boy.
Takes a sip from his can.
Funny. But my partner and I have a serious matter to discuss with you.
Was there a container belt around the man's neck?
Container belt? Like we use in the harbor?
Yeah. Why?
Because we took it from the harbor where we work. Then we went out back and used it to hang him. We did this together. All of us. Until he was dead. That's why there's a container belt around his neck.
So you just confessed to murder?
Goddamn right.
No. These 7 honest men have equally come forth. They told you what happened? so that you don't waste any more of your time.
I'm ignoring you. Why'd you kill him?
Why? 'Cause he was worthless mercenary scum. And he stepped out of line in my town.
So he was a mercenary? That's it?
And he stepped out of line.
He repeats, jaw clamped shut like a vice.
What kind of mercenary?
The kind that shows up when you start a strike. The experienced kind, too. Had cohort and Seminine written all over him. Ex-Oranese Special Forces.
A live grenade. Right here in our bar.
This one has a special gripe with him coming here.
I can't prove
Okay.
it, but I know he was sent by the Wild Pines. They hired merc shit like that. Story of every strike from here to Samara.
But what did he actually do wrong?
Wrong? He harassed women, raped one,
Okay.
harassed workers, threatened to kill some as a warning.
Wipes the spittle from his
There's
mouth.
slight unease in him suddenly. He regrets mentioning the rape.
To kill us all, if we don't open the gates,
Hmm.
if we don't let the scabs in, if we don't bend over.
Cracks his knuckles.
That was before he started coming here.
Yeah, he said it was his favorite joint now. Started coming here every night.
Okay. Yeah, he was a
Drinking,
piece of shit
grabbing
then.
girls. Grab one of ours mid-karaoke, right there on the stage.
He grabbed someone?
Lieutenant's trying to make sense of this flood of information.
Yeah, this girl's on the mic. A beautiful girl, young. Gets into the second verse of Lover Lake. The fucker grabs her legs, starts screaming.
Okay, I'm gonna put a pin right here. I would not begrudge anyone for muting the stream here.
Show me your cunt. Why don't you show me your cunt? Then
Okay?
he gets knocked on the head with a wine bottle.
Keep in mind, this is a man who is dead. We're honestly just trying to find who did it, why, what happened. At this point, I doubt we're even going to make an arrest. Because I actually don't know what the protocol is here. Because the Union boys here, they seem to be the law around these parts. Especially since the actual PD of the archipelago are having some inter-precinct disputes over who actually governs the area as far as the law goes. Okay. Was this the same girl who was sexually assaulted? Raped, you said.
Aren't you fucking listening? My man is talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
He took care of it. They got the girl out before anything else could happen.
Good.
Yeah, me and Eugene got her out. Aren't you fucking listening?
He repeats like a parrot. Okay, well, who's the victim here of that one? This is a very serious allegation.
No. You're not getting a name. That's a Martinez matter. And I'm not discussing it with you, Clem.
I can't even begrudge you on that
There's
one.
nothing you can do for now. He's stonewalling you.
Who called the shots that night?
Are you deaf? There will be no singling anyone out. You can't arrest a Hardy Boy without arresting all Hardy Boys.
Okay. Doable.
Do you think you could do that? Do you think you could arrest them all?
No, seriously. Who calls the shots around here?
Who do you fucking think does?
Sounds more amused than angry. You do. You give the commands.
That's right, asshole. Titus Hardy runs the Hardy Boys. Ain't that so, fellas?
So if we had to arrest one person, it's the planner.
I think you got your answer, Mr. Law.
Mm-hmm.
No. You did not get an answer. Titus does administrative work.
I mean,
he pushes paper, fills out forms. The others can't read.
Mm-hmm.
But on that night, they all acted as one man.
How did you kill him?
We hanged him up by his neck until he got real still.
Okay, so you were an asphyxiation and not an actual, like, You didn't crush his windpipe, you asphyxiated. Which would be fair, because with a shipping belt, you really couldn't do that from a tree. You would have to... I doubt that sort of thing could even be tied in a noose, much less...
Didn't they teach you anything at the cop school, idiot?
Can you give us a few more details? Did you muffle him? We haven't heard any reports of screams.
I'm just gonna type in chat.
Titus, you don't have to clarify anything.
We overpowered him, dragged his unconscious body to the tree, put a noose around his neck, and hanged him till he was dead and steady.
Then we left him for seagulls, maggots, and you fucks.
Mm-hmm. Things aren't quite right here, are they?
Titus is solid as a rock, and so are a few others.
Who's cracking under the pressure. Sweating profusely and has difficulty breathing. They've smartly kept him out of the conversation so far. Definitely the weakest link in the chain. Hey, you! You having trouble breathing over there?
No.
Looks up, startled. His forehead shiny from sweat. A few coiled locks are peeking out from under his warm woolen hat.
Of course he's having trouble breathing. Just look at how fucking fat he is.
Man next to the big guy bursts out laughing.
Fuck off, Shanky. Angus is a powerful guy. All muscle.
Keep your eye on this powerful guy.
Mm-hmm.
Sooner or later, he's going to break like a piece of twig.
When did this overpowering happen?
Weren't you fucking listening? The fucker came to our bar.
Mm-hmm.
It happened right here.
How'd you manage to overpower him?
With numbers, asshole. How do you think? You're right, Lizzie. I've done enough explaining here.
No, he hasn't.
No, you haven't. Yeah, there's something you're not telling me.
And fuck you, too, copper. Picking on Angus like this.
Uh-huh.
We're done with this
It's just the job.
shit.
It's just
And
the
just
job.
so you know, he doesn't have trouble breathing.
Well, good to know. I'm gonna need him to
His
talk.
all-muscle comment wasn't sarcastic. He's genuinely trying to look out for Angus. This one is a stone wall.
Okay.
You won't get more out of them about the night of the murder.
Not
yet.
yet. Right. I have other questions about the lynching.
Like what, copper?
When did this hanging incident occur?
You don't have to keep answering his questions.
The fixer turns to remind Titus.
I know.
Titus.
Relax. We killed him last Sunday night. Seemed like a good way to end the week.
How long had you known him?
Known him? We don't associate with scum like that, asshole.
Thank you. Wonderful input.
Yeah. Who do you think we are?
Quiet.
How long did you
Came
know
around
about
3
him?
weeks ago when that
Thank you,
Pines cow
Titus.
first sailed into town. Happy?
By the Pines Cow, you mean Joyce Messier? The representative for White Pines? The same company you are striking against?
Lieutenant pretends to check his notes.
No. I mean the Pines cow. The stupid-ass cow
The
that sent
what?
them to fuck us over. But you know what?
He rubs his chin, pretending to mull it over.
Why don't you ask her about the pretty boy? I'm sure she has interesting things to say when you ask her hard enough.
That's enough insinuation for today, Titus.
Turns to you.
Officer, your interview is drawing to an end. Don't waste your last questions.
Why didn't I just... Well, I just arrest you.
Yeah, lawman. Why don't you?
It's almost an anthropological sight, watching him try to assert dominance over you.
Not
Is it working?
In a resting mood?
His mean little eyes come alive with hatred. I already have enough to actually, like, cuff him. He absolutely called the shots. He may have not done the lynching himself, but he absolutely called the shots. He is responsible. I would not be in the wrong for slapping cuffs on him. I don't blame any of them for doing what they did. Keep this in mind. But if our goal is to bring someone down to the station, he's one of the ones that would be a high priority arrest. If we can't get all of them.
By your side, the lieutenant keeps his hand away from his holster. You hear the nylon of his coat hiss as he steps closer. Easy. Walk back from the provocation. They're armed, and they outnumber us.
Yep.
The lieutenant tries to establish eye contact with you.
Easy now. Let's just talk.
Wise move. You made the right choice there. Now make another one, and get the fuck out of our booth. We're not gonna do this again.
So what are we gonna do now?
Nothing. Your investigation here is done. Leave Martinez, go back to your stations where you belong.
I think we're going to stick around, thanks. Something.
I was gonna say, you absolutely do not hold the jurisdiction to bring me home.
Enough to know that people don't just confess to first-degree murder. Even if it is a group responsibility, we're going to look into this.
Good luck with that. You've heard everything a rent-a-cop is gonna hear from us. Real law officials. You're lucky you didn't get it beaten.
Authority. Godly. Establish authority. No, not yet. I'm gonna take off now. Okay. We could probably
Can I help you?
The fact that Gart doesn't actually seem to be all that important to the overall investigation bothers the shit out of me.
I've got nothing to say to you.
And why are you
wasting
so
your
aggressive?
time? Aggressive? You make your living enforcing violence. These people are just dock workers.
So you were spying on us, and now you represent murder suspects. Just dock workers.
Listen, you moral intern lackeys. You're a mob, enforcing the unlawful
I do
privatization
not.
of Revachol. 20 fat men in the Occident are stealing it all, and you're their bodyguards.
Huh. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
The tall, broad-shouldered man takes a sip of his
So
beer.
ask what you came to ask, or get back to your commanders.
Okay. The world needs a financial buffer zone. The privatization is not unlawful. It's cool and funny. I don't know where you heard of that, but it's wrong. The RCM is principled and strong. That's untrue. That's untrue. That would be a lie. Yeah, let's do that. Ask those questions. Maybe we'll talk later.
Behind the dockworkers, a ceiling-height window. The hawthorn branches scrape the glass like bony fingers.
Got the window.
There's
Let's
a
squint
little
first.
slide panel up there to let some air in. No need to open it in spring. It's still too cold outside.
Look out the window.
Nothing. Just black tangles like the hair of an old woman.
What?
Motionless.
Why is that?
The wind in the yard doesn't reach the hawthorn, nor does the light come in from this window.
Revert my gaze. You know what? Can I even still talk to you?
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
So, want to talk about the
Again.
hanging?
Just get the dead guy's autograph, since you're his biggest
We
fan.
pretty much have, actually.
Good one, Titus.
So, murder him just like that? No remorse?
How many people have you sent to the Shays? Ever felt remorse for them?
Or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
He says it as if it were worse than dying. Honestly, I drink so much I can't really remember anyone I sent behind bars.
Doesn't remember them. He just forgets. Are you hearing this, Titus?
Ain't no use keeping a stiff catalog in your head. That's for sure.
Wipes his mouth with the back of his hand. Let's
How
see
many
though.
people have you or send them to Reunion to rot. For 20 years. For life.
Just doing my job, that's all.
Oh, So you are just a simple, well-meaning man,
Curious.
eh? Ever been in solitary? Prison is a charter. That's what it is.
He's clearly been in solitary confinement, and at a young age, nonetheless.
So he's hanging a man, slowly, without breaking his neck.
Thank you, Cam.
About fucking time.
Let's see, can we establish authority?
Establish authority, yes.
First-
Authority. Feverish thoughts race through your mind.
First, you tell me someone's been raped, and then you don't say who. That's bullshit.
Stop shitting your pants. You don't need to know, alright? We took care of it. The law handled it, alright?
Yeah. Aren't you listening? It's done. Finito.
I guess we're both the law around here if you start to think about it.
Despair
Damn
creeps
it.
into you, getting fat on your weakness. You're still
But-
coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total. He watches you melt down stoically. Nothing you can say would.
Okay, so we can redo that. We can redo that easy because we have a quick save right there. I really like that it does a backup of your quick save, though. Like, high key, that's great. Okay.
Looks like the
Okay.
circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Mm-hmm. Want to talk about the hanging again? Murder him just like that.
To reunion to rot.
Rest assured, lawman.
Bad people,
No worse
criminals,
than
scum of the earth.
He got what was coming to him.
No more
About
questions.
fucking time.
Establish authority.
Establish authority.
That
Stop
check?
shitting your pants. The law.
Yeah. Aren't you listening?
But-
No, asshole. You're nobody. I'm the law.
Stop yelling about the goddamn law in my establishment. We get it. You're all the law.
God.
Let's just all cool off. We had some questions, that's all.
Scan the
Starting
room.
from the right, sitting on his right across.
Okay, nothing
at
new
the upper
there.
then. The emblem on his in the far corner. Standard working boot.
Whoop. There we are.
Steel reinforced toes. Size 44. 40-something. Non-alcoholic beverage in hand. You squint.
Okay.
Is that a plectrum?
Where?
On his neck. Forget it. It's not important.
I don't know
Let's
what a
call
plectrum
this one
is. And the little guy?
Size 41.
And we've
in
already
the
heard
middle.
these.
In conclusion, these
One of them missing, the odd soul.
The fuck is with you, fella?
Okay. So now, bare minimum, we've at least got that check under wraps.
The man ponders his cooking utensils and gives.
What?
He looks up at, shrugging his and
Alright, so we can't yet. Weird. I would have assumed that I could talk to him. Okay.
a mirror
Can we-
hangs on the bathroom
No.
wall.
Okay. Okay. I don't actually know what I'm to do in this scenario. How would I talk to her? Like, I'm trying to do my due diligence with an actual investigation, but...
The door is closed. This door can open still. The lieutenant, he doesn't like with this.
Okay. Okay. I don't even know where to start. Hey, Kim. Kim? Kimmy?
Yes?
Nothing. Again, it's so weird that we can't just walk up to the roof. Like, that feels like something we don't need to, like, have a thing to tell us how to do something. You know? Yeah, and I'm seeing people that are stuck on, like, day 7. Hold on. Is there just anything I can double check on? Because Klestia is just smoking there. Prove authority to Titus. Find the traffic hooligan. Find smokes and smoke them. What would do for speed? Okay, we cannot do speed right now. That will... all of this will kill us. Except 1 to our psyche. 1 to our psyche should be good, right?
In your hand, Pyrrolidon. The double rainbow
Pyrrolidon.
of synthetic hallucinogens.
Yes.
Rare and gritty. A product of the age of atomic power.
Look at the little puck of liquid.
What a funny little cat. Don't let the scary medical warnings throw you off. It's an inadequate antidote to radiation poisoning, but a
Jesus Christ.
To boredom.
Open the cap.
The container is warm to the touch. Or is that just the anticipation? You screw the lid open and look. A little slit on the side.
Wait.
Slurp it up. Like an oyster. Come on.
Won't
slurp it.
Kim see me slurp it?
What is he? Your mother? Is Kim your au pair? Slurp it. Slurp the morsel of danger joy.
Slurp, but only a little.
You suck a minuscule drop of extremely
psyche raised
into your mouth. There, it seeps into your tongue. When you swallow, it's already almost all gone.
It tastes like an anti-radiation drug.
It tastes like many things, all melted into one conflagration in the back of your throat. As you look around, the world slowly exists as it did before. Only now, gentle flames lick at its edges, as though it were a photo burning.
No, I can't see it.
Of course, it's just a metaphor. It's just a metaphor. The effect of that otherworldly drop of liquid is slower, more subtle than that of real flames, yet just as warm. This warmth, it makes you want to share your discovery with Kim.
Will I be able to stand straight and walk?
Why not? This government-developed substance seems very non-intrusive. You could even operate heavy machinery. Fire machinery. Please don't actually operate any fire machines.
It's gonna be so useful in my line of work.
Already you can tell you're going to be slurping a lot more parole. This stuff is going to give you insight into that little flickering light hidden in all you.
Jesus Christ. But the good news is that now we're good. We're good. We're not as mentally fucked as we were. Actually, hey, hold on. Is there anything we can wear that ups our authority? No. But are we wearing anything that removes authority? We are. Okay. We should up our authority just in general, frankly. Like, in general, it's a very good stat to have. Whoop. Quick save.
Looks like the circus left town, but the clowns are still here.
Yep. He is not particularly happy to see me. Low chance, but...
This time it's
damn it.
going to work. You already ruled out the first bad option that didn't.
I'm the only thing keeping this town from going... I'm the only thing keeping this town from going to hell, and you're not helping.
And what exactly is it you've been doing that's so goddamn special? Shitting yourself in front of us. Going around, harassing kids on the street. Kids who've done nothing
He runs
wrong.
drugs.
All the while talking racist shit. Don't think we aren't watching, fascia. People here trust us. We're getting complaints.
I haven't said anything racist.
Of course you have. You've been calling people Kip left and right.
I'm sorry.
Inciting race violence.
Calling people what?
Kylie said they've been trying to set up a race rally, whatever the fuck that means. Trying to get
What
the,
the fuck does that mean? There's no race rally.
Sure there is. Kylie said they're both purchasing confetti. Ribbons too. And loudspeakers. And fireworks. Kylie works at the carnival shop, you see.
Get the fuck out of here, you racist carny.
What?
There'll be
What the fuck?
in my town.
What happened? We got absolutely wiped. Let's go before it gets worse.
What's going on? Are you racist now? Is the rally real? Please don't set up any rally. It'll make you look awful.
What the fuck? Was I wearing anything else that would have made my authority worse? This goddamn game is special, alright. I'll give it that. Also, I should probably not be carrying... I probably shouldn't be holding hard drugs in my hand. But that's just me. Shit, we're on 1-1 again. Okay. Maybe you can ask questions. We can ask questions about her husband, and there'll be less risk.
Hello, dear.
So...
I didn't notice you at first.
So what is this expedition your husband was on?
Just some field work, sweetie. Morel is a highly trained scientist. He and his assistant Gary are studying an extremely rare species of insect. But they should have returned by now. They were just going down the coast across the water lock to set a few traps.
Okay.
He said they'd be back on Monday. What could be keeping them?
The water lock. That was broken. Could this be it?
The waterlock on the other side of town, the coast, is broken. They're just probably stuck over there.
Oh my. What happened to the water lock?
You might not believe it, but it looks like some maniac crashed his motor carriage into it.
Oh, sweetie, if it weren't for you, I'd be looking forward to another sleepless night. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you both.
You're welcome, ma'am.
I hate to ask, but if your investigation takes you to the other side of the coast,
yes, absolutely.
please do keep an eye out for my husband.
This will surely lead to a cryptozoological mystery with that extremely rare insect.
Yes.
Yes, some left-field scientific research is exactly what you need right now. Funk up that vanilla murder investigation.
And if you see him, let him know Lena is waiting for him here
Yeah,
at the Whirling.
No problem.
So
No
tangled
problem.
up in his work that he may not know the water lock's been repaired. And it's cold out there.
If I see him, I'll let him know you're here. When or if I get there.
Oh, you're such a dear. Thank you, sweetie.
Okay. So, your husband's some kind of scientist?
Oh, yes. A zoologist. A cryptozoologist, to be more precise.
What's cryptozoology?
It's a pseudoscience that attempts to legitimize research into mythological beasts and urban legends.
He sounds unimpressed.
That's one opinion, yes. And people are entitled to their opinions.
She's used to playing off such insults casually, but they still affect her.
My apologies, ma'am. I did not mean to undermine your hobby.
It's not a hobby, dear. It's a subfield of zoology, one specializing in animal species that are so
appreciate
exceedingly
Lena.
rare that many assume them to be extinct or even fictitious. Searching for such species called cryptids is difficult and often thankless, and frankly, many scientists are too lazy to do it. Universities these days are rarely interested in supporting real research.
She's completely internalized her husband's struggles. They are her own.
Tell me more about this rare insect your husband's looking for.
Sweetie, it's fascinating.
Catches
I
herself.
shouldn't bore you with entomological minutiae.
The lieutenant gives you a sideways glance.
You're right. I don't have time for insect facts right now. Let's talk about something else.
Of course, dear.
Maybe you should convince her to tell you about some cool cryptids.
There's really no point in manipulating anyone. She'd be only too pleased to tell you about her work. Go on and ask.
Hey, Lena. I'd like to hear about some of the cryptids you studied. Maybe you could just tell me about a couple of them?
I'd be delighted.
Yes!
Truth be told, I could really use the company too.
One cryptid, not a couple. One.
Aw.
This won't turn into some kind of cryptid extravaganza.
Cryptid extravaganza? I like the sound of that.
And I don't.
Aw.
Just one.
Ooh, tough choice there.
Alright. I need chat to vote. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Biggest, tiniest, most dangerous, or invisible. I will take the first vote in chat. Let me just see a number thrown out there. Talking about cryptids with grandma. Yeah. First number. We get 1. 4. I also want to know, are there any invisible cryptids?
What an interesting question. And the answer is yes, there are.
Of course. All fairy tales have someone or something invisible in them.
Shush, Kim. She's gonna tell me about the invisible cryptid. What is it?
It's the Col de Mama d'Aqua.
Yes.
Name means thin whisper of sound, and that's precisely what it is. Self-replicating sound waves, invisible and intangible. The Col de Mama is very afraid of us, which makes it incredibly difficult to track.
Why would it be afraid of us?
That is a sad story.
She
A group
frowns.
of university students assisting with the field work in their enthusiasm for the project, and no doubt because they were preoccupied with impressing their professors, nearly drove it to extinction.
Extinction?
They tried to communicate with it and had no other means but sound. So they started sending out sound waves at frequencies they thought might match the Mama Dakwas. And what happens when a sound wave meets another sound wave of the same frequency, dear?
I don't know.
This lady really should be a teacher. She's really good at the explaining things thing.
I don't know.
Well, dear, they cancel each other out. And these tests were performed so recklessly that when they happened upon the right frequency, well, they wiped out most of the population.
Great regret washes over her. A wending cloth.
After that, the corpuscle appears to have migrated elsewhere. There have been recordings of anomalies similar to those spotted in Ea, but they've been few and far between. It's impossible to confirm the presence of any stable Kultamama Dakwa population anywhere.
Of course. A common thread in these. Disappearance and unfalsifiability. I like the story, though.
Kim?
I'm glad you did, dear.
What did it sound like?
Like nothing. It's such a high-pitched sound that us humans can't hear it, nor can
Do tell.
other animals. It could be ringing right outside your window and you wouldn't even know it. Could be anywhere.
Yeah?
Everywhere, even.
Fine, I'll bite. How can an animal be a sound?
Many scientists have asked the same question. Some have claimed that it isn't itself a sound, but a tiny corpuscle that emits sound waves. But there's no evidence to support this theory.
Could it be here? Right now?
It could be. As I said, it could be everywhere. And we wouldn't know any better. It could be ringing all the days of our lives and nights.
What evidence is there of this animal being a sound?
Plenty. It's the evidence that led to its discovery. In the 20s, a group of Areopagite ornithologists, that is, scientists who study birds, were trying out a new recording technology for capturing sounds outside the range of human hearing. When playing back recordings they had made in the foothills of the Ea mountain range, they noticed certain anomalies, patterns that seemed random at first, but on closer examination were consistent with the waveforms of songbirds.
Just not eagerly.
The scientists soon discovered they could track and even predict what appeared to be feeding, mating, and migration patterns based on sound waves in a strictly delimited range of ultrasonic frequencies, even higher than those of the highest pitched bat calls.
Yes.
She
Tell me more.
When speaking about these strange animals, into a confident woman.
They realized that they had discovered a new species and called it the Kultamama Dakwa, after the Paracanasian name for the voice of God, which is said to be very silent.
Go on.
They grew quite obsessed with these little birds. Even though they couldn't see them, they could distinguish among individual birds and even began to name some of them.
Name them?
Sequester, Time, Joscan. Those are but some of the Mama Dakwa they followed individually.
Interesting. What about...
What about what?
Kim said one. This has been educational. Sadly, we need to discuss something else.
Of course, dear.
That's all for now, ma'am. So, it is currently... And this might sound a little silly. It is currently 12:17 in the morning. It is a little late for me with that fact out there. So, I'm gonna end it here. This is a great game. I noticed that this game doesn't really pull in people as much as I want it to. Not complaining about viewer numbers, obviously. I have recently grown past that stressing me out as much as it used to. And it wearing me out actually started when I officially hit affiliate, and that was fascinating for me. But at the same time, it's like, I still have to consider, like, I'm going to be doing, like, 3.5, 4 hour streams. I still need to at least consider, like, how to make things work. I'm going to still be fucking around with where this game fits into the schedule, is ultimately what I'm trying to get at. Because, like, I tried what I wanted to be my average time. I tried evenings. I tried late evenings. But I haven't tried afternoons. Whether it be early afternoon or just afternoons. So, like, I'm mostly trying to apologize for, like, if things are a little fucky. It's a weird game with a weird time slot. It's not gonna be tomorrow's stream. I still need to figure out what that's gonna be. There's enough people here for me to warrant a raid, so I'm gonna... Who can I do it with? Who can I throw it at? You know what? I'm just gonna throw y'all at her again. Wait, no, I think them. I think these pronouns are they them on reflection. Either way, I'm gonna throw y'all at D. D is great. And playing Scarlet Nexus, if anyone's curious about Scarlet Nexus. Either way, today's been a really good day. Even if chat, again, hasn't really been popping off all that much, I had fun playing. If you stuck around for all that, though, thank you. I legitimately appreciate it. If you would like to support the channel more directly, there are links below, wherever you're watching this, to things like the Streamlabs donation link and the community Discord server. If you're on Twitch, there are also bits and subscriptions. Never feel pressured to donate, but if you can, it's always appreciated. At the moment, I have nothing to announce. Although, I might put out a poll tonight to decide what I want maybe the next thing to be. Because I think we have one more stream of Travis Strikes Again before we run out of content in that. We have like 1-2 streams tops. So I want to know. I have some games in mind. Now that I'm not worried about like time constraints based on when I want to debut. Either way. Twitch is shuffling me along. Have a good rest of your night. Thank you.